Well, Green Ape Pen, it was wonderful knowing you.
Good to see you, friend.
Just such a shame,
What
man.
a
That's been
deal
with us
set up
since
for you,
basically
buddy
the
boy.
start of the game. I love that thing. He spreads his arms as if wanting to embrace you. Also, without a pen, what the fuck do we do? What are you Oh, good to see you too, friend.
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. Also I have speed.
300?
Speed, I mean amphetamine.
Why do you sound vaguely like Trump, by the way? See, there it is, Bratushka! You feel your necktie strangle you with excitement. The spirit! Let's buy the spirit. 300 real is a lot, but this has to be done! It's our end game. It's just another stupid drunk idea I'm having that I'm attributing to my necktie. Yeah, we'll say that. Bratan, you don't understand. It's not just another drink. This is what our relationship has been building towards all these years. This is the climax. The mystery. The virginal... virginal? Short sigh. Spirit is eternal. You have to buy it from him. Get it off him. Kill him if you have to. Our ultimate fate depends on it. And the fate of many worlds. The lieutenant looks at you looking at the bottle of spirit. Then at Rosemary, suspiciously. Can I not ask what the fuck is in it? Is the money for the spirits? Oh my god. Why does a bottle of spirits cost 300 real? See, friend? He brings out a 1 liter bottle with bluish liquid. The mouth is corked shut. It's real valuable. Worth every real if you catch my drift. Got it from a business venture. Let him speak. You know, it's funny, actually. He bursts out laughing and takes 3 gulps of Pilsner and stares at you intently. What is? What? Keep him talking. What do you mean? What did you think was funny earlier? This guy, he says and shakes his index finger at you. Conversation might be a discount, no? Where did you get that bottle of spirits from? Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office. He ain't shitting you. Medicinal spirits are a blast, Bratan. The flaming truth of this joke of a world. I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink. He spits a nasty yellow clot on the ground before you. Thanks, buddy. Didn't stop me from shit, that's for sure. His voice rings with pride. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go. What the fuck is wrong with you? What? What does that even mean? That's a good tip. Oh, actually, that sounds dangerous. It was. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kind of hell. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those assholes... Gets visibly angry. Those assholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. I came out on top after all. Remove what damn thing? The pack of butter? Your kidneys? What's what? Okay, how? These idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead thingies. He gets an excited gleam in his eyes. Swipe 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the black room. Threw the snakes out and voila! What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. Shakes the bottle. 98.7% almost pure alcohol. So I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. He nods at his companions. But this last one is yours for 3 real if you want it. Can I smell it first? Here. He uncorks the bottle and holds it under your nose. Be careful, it's extremely flammable. One spark and the entire city of Revachol was wiped off the map. Pain threshold failure. Feels like someone set a mustard field ablaze right inside your nose and drenched it in tear gas. Your nose is a singular source of pain, but at the same time you don't remember the last time you felt so alive. In all fairness, that might be attributed to the retrograde amnesia. And I not tell you, Bratan, this is it. This is our party drink. It's what we're having, baby. Please get it for me. The tie vibrates excitedly around your neck again. What's the deal, friend? Want the spirits or not? I think it will prove useful, yes. 3 real and it's yours, friend. Deal of a lifetime. That's much more reasonable price right there. Makes sense now. Is it cheaper here than it is elsewhere? I don't know. Maybe I could buy here and sell elsewhere. Maybe. Quite the business venture you've set up for yourself. Ah, he gets a proud gleam in his eyes. System's been good to old Rosemary here. and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard. What do you mean? You see, friend, he raises his index finger, man makes his own luck, and that made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liqueur Esquire. Sold 2 to the fellows around here and immediately invested the profit. Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. Look at me now, got everyone on my hook. Spreads his arms and smiles, a crooked, toothless smile. The hook. Where is it? I can't see it. I'm already hooking for Kuno, I think. It looks like you're on your hook too. You're on your own hook too, or impressive entrepreneurship. I approve. Well, got a permit for this little shit show? Nah, looks like you're on your own hook too. Yeah, of course. Drunk raises Pilsner and nods. It is what it is, you know. What it's always been. People, buddy boy, it's the people. Amphetamine. Aye, by amphetamine, I mean speed. I thought by speed you meant amphetamine. Aye, that's what I said. Right, got it. Good, my man. Takes a chug from his beer bottle. Now, what can I offer you? Yeah, give me the spirits, fuck it. And see the bottle. Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend. That son, I'm so proud. Whatever you do, don't drink it. It serves so much more than just regular oral consumption. Huh? Just wait for my sign. Keep it with you. Keep it warm. Keep it safe. Soon, we will enter the other world. Soon, the time will come. Have patience, brave one. In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend, but come back anyway. He waves off. I don't think that is a custom. You know, since it's their shop, if they're the shopkeep, they kind of get the money anyway. Dickbag. Now, let's see what we got over here. Unless you mean cashier, in which case you poor minimum wage bastards. The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. Can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth. You must be Lillian's twins. This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker. Lily's our mom, explains the other one, tongue still lolling out of his mouth. I already said that. Stonekicker laughs suddenly. His head too large for his shoulders. The other one laughs as well. Maybe there's some kind of reason why they're laughing. Interesting reason, somehow tied to the case. What are you laughing about? Boy stops laughing and looks at his toes. Oh, okay. So now he's shy? Now he's not talking, just wobbling around like he's afraid of something. Probably the terrifying police officer shining a light down on the 2 tiny boys. You'll never get an answer. That's how it works with these little idiots. You guys look identical. The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact you just stated. He looks just like me, the other one said. I said that. The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt. You're bad with kids, the lieutenant remarks with evident glee. And what are you, Kidmaster General? Maybe I am, he grins. Now, how about some actual police work? I'm not getting anything out of here. What if I tell them that they're dumb? Children are stupid. The scruffy-haired little kid laughs as though in agreement. You're stupid, the other one tells him, suddenly very serious. Okay, how about the policeman asks you something now? Okay. The scruffy-haired boy squints up at you. I didn't even seem to upset them by calling them dumb. You're strange kids. Can I go in here? Ooh, I found a house. Very nice. Hopefully soon we'll find the cryptozoologist. Who the fuck are you? I only know about the twins. Industrial coal pellet sperm with an orange glow. Is this Lillian's house or something? I can just steal their taxidermy grouse. What the fuck? This poor child just witnessed me steal that from him. Little Lily. Hello, mister. A young girl, barely 4 or 5 years old, sits on the sofa. She is looking at you with frank curiosity. She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she turns it around, twirls it around. Oh, what's this? Show her the stuffed bird you took from the ceiling. It's a grouse, she yelps, smiling broadly. You might be able to get on Garter's good side if you make up for it with the skewer you broke. Hey, good idea. And I have it? I know someone who really likes stuffed birds. Sure. I mean, you already took it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry. Are you Lillian's daughter? Yes, I am. Little Lily. She gazes at you with big eyes. You know my mom? Yeah, we met earlier. That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything. Are the twins outside your brothers? Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and they play outside. Suddenly she starts snickering. They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart. They look identical, right? I said the same thing. They look identic. She slowly processes the word, then snickers with laughter. What's that thing you're holding? It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of like... She holds the fuzzy beast up to demonstrate. Lammy is a stuffed lamb that admittedly has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing and the fur is tattered in several parts. Lammy looks soft. Yes, very soft. Suddenly she pushes the stuffed animal toward your face. I don't deserve it. I'm scum. We're not scum, not anymore. Press your cheek against Lammy. Isn't it soft? She's right. Lammy is very soft. She rubs the white fur against your cheek and then returns the lamb to her lap, cuddling it. You're so cute. Goodbye. Bye! The little girl's large, curious eyes remain fixed on you. Must say, very little to do in this, depressingly poor fishing village. I mean, I guess that's to be expected, but... I don't know, man. I don't know, I feel like there's about to be something horrific thrust on me, and I'm getting very ready for it. Where's that grouse gone? Is it an interact? It's not an interactable grouse, no. I guess I gotta put him back. Where am I? Gotta be something down here. We've accessed a whole new part of coast, right? Hello, toxic waste. That is exactly what we want. Rusty's eaten letters read, Mazut. I don't know what that means, but holy shit, there's so much to do. A rear tire of a motor carriage adorns these reads. That's a Nolan Vint Sink. Unsuccessful model. Should come back here when it snows. Strange feeling. Passes quickly. That's not yours. You didn't crash every MC in Revachol. Hopefully. What's this? It seems like a lot of the interactable stuff around here is just in the wilderness. Coast orb. Reflecting water Excuse me? Wait. Take a longer look at yourself and how you're reflected in that slick chemical rainbow. What do you see? Metaphor. It's always metaphor. Was that an unfinished orb? Was that meta or something that I just didn't get? Or was that just something they didn't actually write in yet? Game has got a few issues, doesn't it? Like in the translation and in just a few, like, rough around the edges areas. Metaphor. It's always metaphor. Some kind of metaphor for me? This is more important than you. That's the blood industry you see before you. The runoff from Coal City further down the coast. Why is the water so red and dark and rusty? The engines of fortune once roared here. Great wealth poured into Revachol, the Delta, as did smoke, waste, sickness, life. What happened? The engine stopped. The West Revacholian industrial base was dismantled after the war. Now extinguished coke furnaces dot the landscape. The landscape despoiled by industry. West Revacholian industrial base? That's so me. Oh, there was a serious dereliction of duty in this cleanup. Perhaps you could dedicate your life to cleaning it up. But you're a cop. You must concern yourself with different messes. Even so, it's pretty to think. I mean, no, that's not pretty. Dedicating your life to cleaning this up would be a pretty thankless and disgusting job. A good job, and one you someone's got to do, but absolutely disgustingly filthy. Alright, what do we got over here? Oh, I can't fucking see that. School of fish huddle around the fence post, then scatter into the dark. Looks like I found another little bit of settlement. Can you actually get over there? What? Oh! Hello! Oh, it's one of these! I love these! I never understand what they are, but I must have taken patience to do that. They're milestones, right? But like a stone that actually is on a mile. If that makes sense. You know, that's what the word milestone comes from. Painted with pastels, someone is trying to bring cheer into the world. And I assume that would be you. Are you the cheer woman? Are you going to bring me cheer? I need cheer. My dude always needs cheer. Asile? Asele? Azel. Asile, I don't know. A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Hello there.
Hey, it's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing. I'm not wearing a hat, neither's Kim. We're all hatless fucks. Dear child, it's freezing. Where's your hat? She looks up at you, distracted. I said you should have a hat on. Come to think of it, I should. Where would I get one around
I don't
here?
know. Some kind of store? Maybe a general store. Look, man, fuck the hat.
The worst voice acting yet. Okay, hello. What did she just say? That's not how a civilian is supposed to address an officer of the law. Regain authority in our eyes. Ah, lots of feeling. Feel it up. Way up. Oh my god, fuck the hat? Is that what you just said to me? I can't believe you just told me to fuck the hat. You're saying it really loud, but it's not coming out right. Maybe add more indignation. So I should just get a hat and fuck it, right? Point at your head where the hat should be. Engage in sexual intercourse with a hat right here in front of you because you told me so? On the sea ice? More. Right here on the sea ice. More. Oh my god. Give you a little ice cop hat. Fuck show. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. The girl was visibly shaken. The lieutenant is watching the scene unfold before his eyes, unsure of how to react. Is that how you see me? Girl looks down, slowly curling into a ball. Formidable success. 3 figures on the spring ice. One, a shortish man, is standing with his shoulders slightly hunched. Another, a young woman, tries her best to ignore the third. A middle-aged man with a spectacular sideburns who's screaming at her with all his might. Across the bay, 2 figures watch the scene unfold through coin-operated binoculars. My god, says one in a concerned voice. Let me see, says the other. That's it. You've earned it. Start crying. Life's hard. Okay. The young woman has kept her eyes trained on the wires, waiting for the sorry spectacle to end. But it's gone awful quiet up there. Then the sound of sobbing. Looking up, she sees a grown man on the wrong side of 40, his face bloated from alcohol and God knows what else. Not so quietly crying. This isn't really about the hat, is it? Anyway, I can't believe you would use obscenities like that in front of a police officer. And you should wear a hat too. I swear to God, I will always wear a hat from now on. Would it be right if I asked you some questions now? You know, you're not the only one with issues. There's a motherly hint to her voice. I self-medicate. Shit, life's a horror, you know. Crying helps though. Get out of your system and maybe we can talk, okay? I'll be here. Fuck! What was this quick save? Talking to the kids? Oh, fuck me. Alright, let's try talking to Kim. Kim, having looked away during the final phase of your little episode, the lieutenant now addresses you. Do you want to talk about what just happened? It's probably a good idea. Normally I'm opposed to discussing one's feelings, especially on duty, but I think this is an exceptional case. So, what do you think happened? 'Tis possible thou couldst persuade the lieutenant 'twas all a part of thy unorthodox method. But can thou persuade thyself? Convince yourself that you didn't melt down just now. A pen of lies runneth dry. Best to simply deny the truth persuasively. Ah, everything's going to hell. Come on, man. We lost even a fucking... That was hard to lose. Right, convince yourself you didn't melt down. There we go. Believe in thyself, my liege. 'Twas all a clever ruse. Don't worry, Kim. It was all a ruse. Wink. Yes, a clever ruse. I see. You don't, but you will. Even so, in the future, could you please refrain from emoting too much on duty? The quasi-legal status of the RCM means we need to project strength twice as consistently as any other police force in the world. Weakness is strength. Not when projecting strength. Then it's just weakness. Sounds like typical macho bullshit to me. And maybe so, but such is Revachol, and this is what's expected of us. Expected of us in Revachol. You get the feeling you're being handled with kid gloves because your cheeks are still soaking wet. That here was minor. Can you go on? Absolutely. Superstars always get back up and try again. Then let's go. Can we talk yet? I know I reek of death, but hey, there we go. There's a hint of pity in her eyes. What's your name? I don't know. And your surname? Why? I'm from the police. It's for the paperwork. Okay, well, it's Berger. A very common name. You have little reason to doubt that that's her real name. But she's not all that surprised by this cop show questioning, is she? Huh. What's that device you have there? This? She breathes on her freezing fingers. It's a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still. And me and Kim are inside each other. Okay, well, I mean, at least it's gonna stop me crying. Maybe he'll start crying soon. And the wires? Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone. What's a contact microphone? A contact mic records the sounds from inside things. Like this ice. Your mangled brain would like you to know there's a boxer called Contact Mike. Yeah? Any news on my wife's name? How about my mother? Nope. You're welcome. Does this have anything to do with Contact Mike? Yeah, I record stuff with it. I mean the boxer, Contact Mike. Oh, no, this is a contact microphone. It's for recording inside solid objects. Contact Mike just beats people up. You know, Contact Mike doesn't just beat people up. Contact Mike is a role model. An entire litany spews forth. Yes, you heard right. Should try to be more like Contact Mike. Successful athlete and why have I just had a massive, complete disaster of... Oh, what has happened here? We're melting. Look at you here in front of a saggy tent, picking your nose to drug addict music. World of sports in awe of your faith and dedication. Or overcome social, physical, whatever. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. There was something else I wanted to know. Fuck it, this. Man, you're one weird cop. This isn't about me, this is about your lack of respect for one of your boxing's greats. And for yourself. What is it with you and this Mike guy? She pauses. The question is rhetorical. Thought gave the litany of Contact Mike. Okay, if it floats your boat, I'll be more like Contact Mike and less like me. Self-respect is not meant to float any boats but your own. I'll keep that in mind for future use. Turns to her tape recorder. How does that thing work? The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The box said it only picks up structure-born sound. If you like techno-babble. Where did you get it from? Same place I got the recorder from. The Palazeum. And what's that? Oh man, you haven't been to the Palazeum? She forgets herself for a moment. It's the coolest place in this drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck. Thinking about it, it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though. Sounds interesting. Who's this Arno guy? Sounds like a place for congregating homosexual... No! Oh, yeah. I'm guessing you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palazeum going kind of person. I get down. I don't know what that means. I grind. I don't know what that means either. It means I'm hip beyond my years, clearly not. Nor do I, but I have concrete evidence that I rock, in the form of a wrecked tape player in a completely trashed hostel room. That's cool. She breathes on her fingers. Looks like she doesn't know what to say. You're right. Time has deserted me. She looks at you oddly. Sucks, man. Why do I keep saying things that make me want to die? She squints her eyes for a second, trying to remember something. And let's go of it. Was there something else? About the Contact Mike, perhaps? Can I have asked more about it? Sure. Oh, never mind. Fuck's sake. Stop accidentally clicking things. There we go. What are you doing out here in the cold? Recording, I guess. What is it exactly you're recording? I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. There's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound. She scratches her forehead. Wait, what happened to the headphones? My boyfriend sold them. What for? I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life. A lie. Probably pawned it off for something suspicious. And what are these recordings for? The cracks? The footsteps? The musicians in the Palazeum use them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They made music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain. Just nod. Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be like a music place anyway. She rubs her shoulders and looks around. I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too, and I don't have a synthesizer. She looks at the recording device. The thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish, very useless all of a sudden. Take this. You're cold. Lieutenant begins to take off his jacket. No, man, fuck that. I'm cool. I'm sorry I'm sorry about the fuck. It's okay. The lieutenant backs up. He throws you a glance. Now this is where a hat would come in handy. Yeah, maybe you were right about the hat. You said it's supposed to be a music place. What is? That. She points towards the church. The boys think it could be a place. Wait, what? The boys think it could be a place. Like the Palazeum or something. Stupid. It's really not gonna be a Palazeum, that's for sure. The boys? Yeah, Andre and the guys. They're inside, in the tent. And why is that? Why are you freezing out here then, while the boys are inside? They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room. Stuff like what? Music stuff, mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it. You mean like those headphones your boyfriend sold? Yeah, she squints her eyes a little. They were pretty. I'm sorry we sold those. Why not just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze? That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter, I can take the cold. It's probably amphetamine. It makes you feel impervious to the elements, but doesn't actually make you any less cold. Why? Why can't you take it? I got my recording. Oh, why can you? Sorry. I got my recordings to do. Yeah, I feel better outside. A wave breaks close by and covers her in a cold spray. I had some questions. She's more like Contact Mike now. Oh, God. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Because I want to actually, you know, get a fucking... I want to pass a skill check for once here. It's empathy. I'm meant to be good at that. So, the tape recorder lies on the ice like a discarded toy. Pick it up. Hey! The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick. From the batteries inside, the company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands. I'm sorry you have to sit here on the ice, feeling miserable. At your age, or at any age, in this weather, waiting for it to get dark. She looks you in the eye, pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup. The people who built this world intended it to be better for you, but they failed. It's easier to live in their failure with this by your side. The wind howls. She remains silent. It's real. Tell her. It's not a childish fantasy. It'll be a real weapon against what's coming for you now. What is? Her shoulders shake a little. Nothing if you got this. Don't be scared. I'm once again reminded of how Contact Mike rose from the slums of St. Baptiste to the boxing world, overcoming adversity and serious brain trauma. Nothing is coming. Nothing he wouldn't knock out in 3 rounds. The real fight is for the right attitude. I can't believe this turned into another Mike thing. Fine, okay, I'll stick to it. She takes the device from you and places it in her lap. I'll knock it out in 3 rounds. There's little you can do to help her now. But given the chance, you feel like you should. There is something about her. A weightiness. Something changes between you two. She looks at you differently now. As an equal, a fellow human being. After a moment of silence, she speaks again. So, thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer? Well, tell me more about this music place that you've been planning in the church. It's supposed to become like a club for, anodic dance music. Like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palazeum. Except that... Yeah. She looks at the old wooden church up on the poles as a mean wind comes bellowing in. The 6-story structure lets out a doleful shriek. The floorboards are twisting and the shooting beams are slowly cracking like bones. Far east of the Golden Delta, beyond the industrial port, there is a black patch of unlit coast with the smallest creatures on the ice. There will never be a club for anodic music here. Not in a million years. So, what is anodic dance music? You know, anodic. What the fuck did I just find out there? Cathodic. Music that's made with electronic instruments. Electronic instruments? Like what? Synthesizers, tape consoles, microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity but isn't guitars. Also, found sounds. Stuff like that. You see clear. Beautiful, violent flashes of light. Light cutting through a smoke-filled darkness. That is what the future will look like. If it ever comes. This is an evolutionary step up from amplified instruments, which in turn are a step up from acoustic instruments. What comes after it, you wonder? A black-tinted nothingness or something finer? I mean, they're very different. I wouldn't exactly call them evolutions of each other, just completely separate most of the time, except acoustic and amplified. They tend to be one and the same most of the time. So, you want to turn the church into a club? I know. She nods towards the sloping mass of wood on the coast, then shivers. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, her black eyes widen. You two are cops. Yeah, why do you ask? Okay, well, maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys? Because there are some strange things going on in that church, and if you're police, you should look into it, right? Yeah, I'll talk to him. They're inside that thing there. She points to the tent. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else? Enough about the church then. I had another question. You seem surprisingly comfortable with being questioned. Why's that? Well, it's just questioning, right? You're questioning me. It's what cops do. Lost and clean. A good one. Can't quite say it's a lie, but feels like one. She's better at lying than she'd like everyone to know. Have you been questioned before? Once or twice, yeah. I'm sorry, I haven't had the Revachol experience. I'm sorry, I haven't had the Revachol experience. They get east of the river. So what trouble have you gotten into with the police? The usual. I had a shitty run as a teenager. What's the usual? You know, drinking, getting into fights, the ugly stuff that happens when you move out of your parents' place at 13. In Faubourg. Interesting term. Time to glean some knowledge. Wait, what is in Faubourg? Is this a rhetorical question? No, I literally can't remember even the most basic terms sometimes. The lieutenant steps in. Faubourg, not in Faubourg, is a massive banlieue of south of the Jamrock Quarter. It's possibly the largest ghetto in Revachol, possibly the world. I know what Jamrock is, but let's say I didn't. No, fuck it. And why did you have to move out so young? My dad was a drunk. Plus, I guess I wanted to drink too, you know, get my party on. You know what? I think you've really learned something from all those times you've been questioned. Some of your lies have been pretty good. I get that. I'm a major party animal myself. Major. Well, drinking, partying, and disco music are bad for you. Just take me as a warning example. No, fuck it. Some of your lies have been pretty good. Thank you? The girl is truly proud of herself. I can't remember how many you've told or which ones I picked up on. Now, another question. Lying to the police is nothing to be proud of. Now, another question. No, fuck it. Let's go with that. Go ahead. We haven't really got anything. I guess we'll go deal with the boys. But not before we gather more information about them from here. More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. A pole screwed into the ice keeps the tent erect. And trash from some unending party. This is someone's home away from home. Just like yours. Pile of Eternite. A pane of Eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Oh, I thought it was like a lifted up bridge. Barely holding it up. Could fall over at any minute. Stronger gust of wind might be enough. What is this? It looks like a makeshift bridge. He adjusts his collar against a cool breeze. Could be convenient. Yeah, fuck it, push it over. The pane falls onto the icy snow with a soft sunk, apparently. A soft thunk. Okay. And this leads us a slightly more convenient way. That's nice, I guess. I don't really think it does much, but sure. Let's go into their little tent. The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
Andre, you disgust me. Look at you already. It's safe to assume this is their leader. Or at least he thinks he is.
Sorry,
and we go.
We barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
You look younger than me. I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
Sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep
Fuck
on.
you! He gestures for you to squeeze in. I don't like being without my buddy Kim, though. This is terrifying. Also, there so would have been room for 2. Fuck you. Canisters filled with what appears to be water. The label says distilled. There's definitely vodka. A speaker. The big kind they use for live music. Now, let's start with the not leader. Egghead, apparently. A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Waushi type player, nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile and says, As though you're supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical
Hardcore.
secret. Yeah,
Hardcore.
say nothing. Still say
Hardcore to the
nothing.
mega.
Still
Internally
say nothing.
coherent.
Still say nothing.
Hardcore. All right. Yeah.
Say nothing. He furrows his brow in a very large, as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the stuffy tent.
Hardcore. Ah.
He lets out an agonized roar over the feeble-ish, obviously not too hardcore beat below. That's so hardcore. He stops dead in his tracks, tilting his head to the side. I was just thinking that a moment ago.
One spirit. There's no other world. There's no other life.
Solve the egghead puzzle, okay. Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think? Let's find out.
This is hardcore. Hardcore. Internally coherent. All core. All right. Hardcore. Ah.
No, but seriously, I'm a little worried it isn't.
What is the question?
That would have been good if I had just asked you a question, but I didn't. Now it's just idiotic.
There was a question?
What the fuck?